Hello and thank you for joining us again on yet another episode of Business Africa. I am Afolake Winloye. The week's top stories. Nigeria to legalize mini refineries and supply them with crude oil. Gabon's strategy to protect and increase its oil production. Congo to increase tourism contribution to GDP to 10%. The Nigerian government has stated its intention to legalize local refineries in the Niger Delta hub by the end of this year. The government has been in talks with the community leaders since last year to end militant attacks on oil production facilities, which cuts output by 700,000 barrels a day for several months last year. Michael Dibie and Stefan Kuye with the details.
Nigerian plans to legalize illegal mini refineries in the Niger Delta oil hub by the end of the year and supply them with crude at a reasonable price, the presidency recently said, fulfilling a demand from community leaders. Niger Delta leaders had threatened to pull out of peace talks with the government unless their demands were met by November 1st. Each of the Niger Delta states could receive 2 modular refineries to start up in the fourth quarter, the statement said. The government has been in talks with community leaders since last year to end militant attacks on oil production facilities, which cut the OPEC members' output by 700,000 barrels a day for several months last year. An oil and gas consultant, Martin Onovo, said the mini refineries should not be seen as legal refineries, adding that they do not meet the required standard and pollute the environment.
It is inappropriate to call those things illegal refineries. They should be called illegal pollution plants because they do not qualify to be called refineries by any technical definition of the term. Now, these plants offend the criminal laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They also offend our environmental laws. You must understand that their source crude is obtained from vandalized pipelines. You must also understand that their operations are very unsafe and they pollute the environment massively. They pollute the soil, they pollute the water, they pollute the air.
He also noted that refineries cannot be legalized because they are illegal and a crime against the state, saying it would be inappropriate to legalize the plants.
Dorothy Bassi, a petroleum consultant and former government staffer, joins us from Lagos to discuss on this. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Now, why has the Nigerian government decided to legalize the local refineries in the Niger Delta region?
The people there are using a very, very crude way. They're deploying very crude methods. All right? So, but if we can turn that around and enhance what they are doing so that some value is derived, I do not see anything bad in that. Secondly, as it's currently obtained, the environment is totally devastated. But if we can identify these individuals who have some element of knowledge and enhance that, not only will you derive monetary value, give them a face and a proper sense of living, you're also protecting the environment, which is so sensitive and valuable to the people. Because it all cannot be wrong. There must be something that we can't get out of the confusion and the mess that's currently obtained.
Now, what would be the effects on production output?
When you talk about the refineries and you're talking about output of oil production, definitely it's going to encourage more of that, I mean, locally, because now you do now have a way of turning this into a product that is well sought after. As you know, a lot of the refined products are currently imported, and so if you have this properly standardized, properly monitored, then that in effect will say that, oh yes, we do have capacity in country. So I want to imagine that, for us as a nation, I should encourage enhanced exploitation and exploration.
If I may ask, what security measure will be put in place to protect the refineries?
Well, when people say it's prone to violence, what we need to look at is what is the cause of the violence. Violence often arises from frustration frustration, not a day's frustration, but years of frustration, built up anger. You understand? So first, what is causing that frustration that is now playing out into the violence that we see around these areas? So if we take a second look at what people are doing, and we are concerned about the way they want to live and add value to themselves and to the nation, I think first the frustration will be reduced, so violence will be reduced. Having said that, yes, indeed, there's violence there, but I think with this strategy, the people who are the perpetrators of the violence will now be channeled into, for me, I think, the people who have been frustrated over the years, over time, would instead be used to secure the mini refineries, because they are part of it, part of the system, part of the industry, as it were. There will be a better sense of belonging.
Thank you for coming on the show. And now we'll head over to Gabon, where authorities have come up with a strategy to shield the economy from fluctuating oil prices. Details right after the break.